Yeah. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. First and foremost, condolences to the victims of this, again, another mass shooting. This one happened just as of this recording 2 days ago. I believe it was on a Sunday night, celebrating a block party in Baltimore. All right, celebrating a block party in Baltimore, and some fucking asshole, two assholes, I believe. There was more than one people, come with a gun and shoot up an innocent barbecue. Okay, 2 lives lost. One was a young girl who just graduated from high school on her way to college. Other young boy who apparently, according to reports, used to tutor other children. Young black boy, two black kids. All right, and I gotta tell you, there's a couple places I go on this. All right, there's a couple places I want to take you. There's a ton of places I can take you, but I don't have time to really get into the weeds of it. But here's a couple thoughts. It's a couple things I want you guys to consider if we're just gonna keep it in terms of recent events. First and foremost, all right. For anyone who sat back and said that what Ja Morant did was not criminal, was not illegal, he didn't do anything illegal by toting guns and being this basketball player, was nothing illegal that he did, therefore, he wasn't breaking the law, and tried to give him an out for the bullshit that he put out there for these young kids. I'm just curious of what the hell you say now. I'm just curious as what you actually can say now that we see the result. For those who said, okay, he didn't do anything criminal, technically he didn't do anything criminal, so we should stop beating him up and all that kind of stuff. 2 innocent lives lost. 2 innocent lives. Now, I'm not blaming Ja Morant. I don't want you guys to get this misconstrued. I'm not blaming him directly, but indirectly, being the role model that he is, whether he wants to be or not, these are the results. I can guarantee you right now, go right now and go to the inner city, find a young black kid and go ask that young black kid who the mayor of his city is, who's the governor of his city, who's the local politician for his neighborhood, who's that person. And then go ask him how many points did Ja Morant score in his last game? What was he averaging in assists? What was he averaging in assists and points and his rebounds? Go ask him all about what Ja Morant was doing on the basketball court, and see it, and just go see it. Go see it. I mean, go see the response you get. All right, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, because apparently, I guess here's what bothers me about this entire situation. All right. Was it 4 or 5 summers ago? George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, all of them passed away, and we had protest after protest. If I'm not mistaken, I don't see any Black Lives Matter, anything like that. I don't see any NBA or WNBA players deciding to boycott these games. I don't see them taking a knee and saying, okay, well, I ain't gonna play today because of what happened in Baltimore, because of the mass shooting in Baltimore. No. But at the same time, they want more pay. They want equal pay. They want to be paid like the NBA players. They want to be, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about, specifically black folks. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, all right? You are listening to someone, okay, who grew up, who had to be black all the way through. When you run around, when you have a name like Aswand Cruickshank, there's no wiggling around it. He is black before people even meet me. They know I'm black. All right, before people even meet me, I know I'm black. Yet I was ridiculed. I was made fun of. I was told that I wasn't black enough because I'm not hanging out with certain guys, or because I like a certain type of music, or because I listen to all the time. This is the inconsistencies that we're talking about. It makes me so sick. I'm almost tired of talking about this, because this is supposed to be a holiday where we're celebrating and everything's going on. Everything good is going on. Yet I got to come on here and talk about this shit. I tried out a brand new product today that I was going to talk about in terms of the electrolytes, and I just did 13 miles. I just hit a milestone. Yet I got to come on and talk about this bullshit. I got to take you to a place where we have got. Why do I have to talk about it? If you ask why I have to talk about it, because somebody has to. Somebody has to call this shit out. Somebody. Because apparently Black Lives Matter only matter when it's convenient. Only matter when it's a white dude killing a black dude. But when it's black folk killing, again, we don't hear it. Where is it? Where's the protest? Let me close you guys out with a story, all right? Because this one was on my heart throughout this entire 13 miles. Grew up, my father had a family friend, a friend of my father's. His name was Barry, all right? Barry, I believe he had two sons. And long story short, he lost one of his sons to gun violence. You know, in the club, over some fucking side bitch, somebody comes and shoots up his son, kills his son right there. And I'll never forget this moment. I'll never forget this moment because my father took myself and my sister to his wake. Excuse me. Took myself and my sister to his wake. And I remember as we were leaving, he looks at his friend Barry. My father looks at Barry and he just, look, man, I can only imagine what you're going through. He gave him a heartfelt hug. And when we got home that night, I should say, I remember before we got into the house, my father just looks at my sister and I and just says, look, I love you too. Please just be careful out there. It was a heartfelt message. And that's what I want to leave you with. I don't want to just leave you with, that's the Black experience. All right. I want to leave you with that. Right now, I know you guys are enjoying yourselves and everybody's out there drinking, partying. It's Independence Day, turning up, all that other bullshit. But please just be cognizant of these things. Understand that it's a fucked up world out there, man. And there's a lot of trouble in this world. And I'll close you out with one of my favorite Jay-Z lines. He said, we used to fight for building blocks. Now we fight over blocks with buildings that make a killing. We gotta stop. Stop the fucking violence, please. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.